I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Yahweh been a true name of the Heavenly Father. YAHAWASHI been a true name of His only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Also want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, blessings and salutation unto the elect, as well as the hopeful elect, the Akim out there enduring this truth across the four corners of the earth, teaching and preaching through the Spirit of Yahweh, YAHAWASHI, in truth and sincerity, as well as the men and women that follow, and those who might look like the other nations, but are of the nation of Israel on their father's side by blood. This is an article from about a week ago. Pretty sure brothers have been a little hip to it. But I was at work and it popped up on the news. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and do a lesson over it because the way that these people are acting, just over eggs, and eggs, eggs can go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Eggs can go a long way. Um, Many benefits, protein, low calories, low carb, I would say definitely. It's utilized in a lot of bodybuilding, I'll tell you that much, as well as making a meal stretch as well. But nonetheless, I'm going to just read into this article a little bit. We can see what's going on with these eggs. This is dated February 4th of this year, aka the year of our, Lord willing, the year of our deliverance. Lord willing, the year of Esau's judgment and destruction. All right. It says thieves poached about 100,000 eggs from the back of a distribution trailer. Authorities in Pennsylvania said the theft occurred around 8:40 p.m. Saturday at Pete and Gary's Organics LLC in Greencastle. The eggs are worth about $40,000. That's well over a felony. All right. It says state police did not have additional details Tuesday and said the incident was under investigation. Pete and Gary's is aware of a recent incident in Franklin County, Pennsylvania, and we are actively working with local law enforcement to investigate, the egg supplier said in a statement. We take this matter seriously and are committed to resolving it as quickly as possible. Due to the ongoing investigation, we cannot comment any further on this matter. And pretty much the prices of eggs is going up, and there's a shortage in eggs due to, people were saying as far as the bird flu that's going around. All right. And I'm not really getting too much into all of that. It's really the a reason for people to be involved in theft. But I'll finish reading. It said the theft come as the price of eggs is on the rise. In the last year, the average price for a dozen eggs in the United States jumped 50%. The increase appears to have accelerated since President Donald Trump was elected in November, according to data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, which I think is more leaning towards the bird flu situation. It says economists and market analysts have said the bird flu is driving a price bump as well as typical increased consumer demand during the holiday season. I guess we'll see, because it's not really, because of course you got your Thanksgiving and you got your Christmas parties and all of that, and Christmas dinners. So possibly people making cakes, deviled eggs, so on and so forth. So we'll see. We'll see. What we in February, March, I would say April. Motherfuckers do that old Easter egg hunt and all of that. Hey, it probably might triple. But guess what? Nonetheless, people still gonna go buy it. All right, because at the end of the day, it is somewhat a necessity. All right, it's a common consumption amongst consumers. All right, like they stole $40,000 worth of eggs. All right, this is eggs that we're talking about. So this is just eggs. Imagine when everything starts to go up. All right, and this is why, or one of the reasons why martial law would have to be established. because if they're doing this over eggs, now whoever did this, for the most part got away with it. But imagine if it keep on happening, and then everything else start to go up. Meat start to go up. Certain snacks start to go up because people are huge on snacks, especially sugar. Sugar got you all addicted. The little Debbie snacks and chips and all of that. Once all of these things start to go up, what is it going to be? More of this? I would say so. All right, but what comes with too much theft? All right, or what comes with when there's no order? You got to lay the law down. Okay, you got to lay the law down. So I want to jump in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, and the 19th verse. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, which they didn't. They didn't care about them having an LLC, about them. All they seen was an opportunity, and they decided to take it. Okay. It says, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, right? Which this is a part of that. Okay. And it's gonna come a time where it's gonna be rampant, when they say as we always state, there's only about 3 days worth of food in the stores. My brother sent a video, or I think it might even be on here somewhere too. Oh yeah, because you also got the Waffle House adding a 50-cent surcharge per egg. So they like, hey, it costs us more to get them, and it's gonna cost you a little more to eat them. But I thought it was a video on here. It showed a bunch of eggs, missing in the store. Because people, they're also having this. People are taking eggs. They taking a few eggs out. So you go make sure you make sure you checking your carton of eggs, man. I mean, it's common to check them to make sure they ain't cracked anyway, but people actually like taking eggs out. Like, I don't need all of them. I just gotta make this omelet real quick. That's it. I don't need all of them. And it's funny because this is just over eggs, man. Like I said, imagine when more necessities or more food start to go up. All right, the price of water and the price of gas, even people might steal gas too, but just saying, when it gets harder to make ends meet, it says and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And this great tribulation, of course, refers to Matthew's 24th chapter and Jacob's trouble, a time like never before. All right, it's going to be, especially dealing within the states, dealing within America, because we live comfortably. All right, if we want to just buy a fucking iPod, we'll buy an iPod. Buy the new phone, we'll buy the new phone. We want to have $200, $300, $400 worth of food in our house, we'll do so. There's many countries that don't have that luxury. Okay, so this is our lifestyle. All right, this ain't just like a come up that happened. This is our lifestyle, consumer nation. We typically get what we want to get. All right, for the most part. So when that is taken from you, well, look at the freedom that was taken during the 2020 situation. All right, when people wasn't able to go out as much as they did, or go shop in the stores and go to the grocery store as much, and be out and about roaming the streets, and had curfews and so on and so forth. When look at how chaotic it was making people seem. I tell you one thing, traffic was very low, but once they like started letting people back out, on a mass scale, everybody, I'll tell you exactly where they was at. Everybody was at these damn fast food restaurants. Oh, I got a video somewhere as well. We had a power outage either last year or the year before, and I bullshit you not, there was a line at McDonald's. There had to be at least 100 cars. I might be over exaggerating, but if not 100, it was at least 70 to 80 cars lined up to get McDonald's because they had power. Everybody else power. At the gas station, all the bags of ice was gone because people is not thinking about the next man. They're thinking about themselves. I have to survive. I gotta make it through. Right? That's why you have people who are doomsday preppers. They're like, me and my family have to be straight when and if things pop off. Okay? But some of those people, look, their goods get spoiled because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right? I also want to go up a little bit too. Verse 5, it says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. This is just part of the last days, man. Through the spirit of YAHAWASHI. Okay? This is part of the last days. And like I said, this is just a small scale for the most part. All right? It is $40,000 worth of eggs. You know. But this is just eggs. What happened when eggs get hit in Pennsylvania, then this get hit in Mississippi, and this get hit in Cali, and then up north you got this, and in the Midwest you got this, and the Southeast you got, and then all of these places start getting hit for different things because the price of everything is going up. You're going to have to lock it down. All right? You're going to have to lock it down. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 9. It says, They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. So it's better to die by the sword than to starve to death, is what it's saying. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. And as the scriptures say, because a lot of these people have farmed, the Lord sending droughts and stuff. So they don't have as many crops as they once had. Like the Lord is really shaking things up. All right. He's hitting that. He's setting everything into play. People might feel like, well, we'll just sit on our farm and eat. Well, ain't no rain to give you crops as much as it used to be. Okay. Which is that's in here too. Where's that? Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra 9, 15 and 13. It says, They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail and with a fearful constellation. So the Lord is going to have it to where they ain't going to be able to profit as much as they think they are off of their agriculture. All right. Hey, I just was watching a video. Some of these farms is due to slow business. They're not necessarily renting, but they're making their farm like an Airbnb to people who want to be in like a more natural environment, you know, kind of getting away from technology and the city life, so to speak. All right, so they got to flip and make another way to get some type of income because their sales have dropped a lot. All right, so like, hey, YAHAWASHI is shaking things up, and this is just the beginning. All right, once again, this ain't on a mass scale. Okay, this is just the beginning, man. It is a little bit more in here. Verse 14, it says, Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, because once things get a little too chaotic, people not going to be listening to what the government is saying, to what the rulers are saying, the people in power are saying. They ain't going to be trying to hear that. Because at the end of the day, they're going to be fed up for the lack of food, the lack of something to drink. All right, these people who've been hit by hurricanes and natural disasters, so to speak, quote unquote natural disasters. All right, and the government is not helping them. You know, They getting minimum amount of money while money is being sent all around the world for the most part. All right, this is people on your own land in your own states in your own country that you should be getting back on their feet. But instead, you watching some of these videos that's down there, they lollygag. Man, people gonna get fed up. All right. It says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. How they want to set up these smart cities. Okay. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yeah. Yep. A lot of that, all of that tough guy stuff is gonna have to really be tough in those days, so to speak. Okay, but it's saying men are gonna be afraid because there's gonna be so much going on. All right, you might be on the run, you might be ducked off in the woods, you might be in a concentration camp. This is all part of reality soon to come, man. Okay, so yeah, nonetheless, man, it's this the judgment on this place is just a ticking time. It's just I was about to say the B word. But I don't know. Yeah, YouTube might flag it. But at the end of the day, the time is ticking, man. You know, this hourglass. Got the sand in the hourglass, and we getting down to the last few grains of sand, man. All right, we getting down to the last few grains of sand, and once everything reaches the bottom, hey, judgment time, baby. And call Lord Yahawashim Yahushai for that, man. All right, hey, so with that, Lord willing, you was edified, and Lord willing, we allowed to endure to the end. We are in some beautiful times, you know. Trump came in and he started making moves fast, and you know, hey, may he continue to. All right, because eventually this place has to be judged, you know, because it's already written. But hey, with that, call all y'all by Shemal Shai, and hey, Shalom.